everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Subrena. So today I'm here to talk about all about my hair growth, what I've been doing and so forth. If you basically missed kind of the first part of this video, which was me straightening and trimming my natural hair, definitely make sure you go check that out first. I'll go ahead and leave the link to that video down below. So it has been 3.5 years since I have decided to transition to natural, and it has been or going to be 2 years the end of May since I have big chopped. So this is 3.5 years of hair growth, and of course me trimming my hair here and out throughout those 3.5 years. So if you guys have not watched like my previous natural hair updates, I did go into detail whenever I was taking any kind of growth supplements and stuff like that. I will leave all of my natural hair update videos down below as well if you guys want to go back and check those out. But I will go ahead and quickly recap. So my ultimate goal for my natural hair is to reach waist length hair, and that's where I'm like heading to, and I'm so excited. I feel like by the end of this year I should be really close to waist length hair, and I want to be like fully waist length, not just like a few hairs touching it, but like fully waist length before I claim waist length hair. So I want like every single basically I want to be past waist length before I even claim waist length. That's just how I operate. I don't want to have to like pull my hair to stay on waist length. I want my hair to just fall and it's just there. So I'm like so happy. I'm so excited. You guys know I've been wearing weaves a lot. Weaves and wigs to grow out my hair, because I know that's just how my hair grows faster when it's left alone. And personally I just was not really that comfortable wearing my natural hair at a shorter length, because before I started transitioning I had mid-back length hair. My hair was probably this length or a little bit shorter. It's just so weird now that my hair is actually longer than what it was before I started transitioning, but it wasn't too much shorter than this. And even anytime throughout my hair journey, my hair was never like shorter than like armpit length. So you know, in natural hair, and it stays like super shrunken, it's like always above your shoulders, and I didn't necessarily like it or like it on me. I love long hair, like obsessed with it. I feel like everybody should just have really long hair. That's just me. I overly love long hair on women, and I love it on myself. So that has always been my goal. So the majority of my transition, after my big chop, I always wore wigs, weaves, protective styles. My hair was rarely out. Every now and then I would wear my natural hair for a week or two, and then it goes back into my protective styles, my wigs, weaves, and all that stuff. So for a good amount of time of my not during my transition, but after I big chopped for a few months, I want to say about 5 or 6 months, I was taking the Manetabolism pills, and I did talk about that, and I did do length checks and stuff like that, and I definitely saw, you know, some growth with that and stuff like that, but it wasn't necessarily giving me the like results that I really wanted. And for me personally, I felt like topical solutions, things that you have to apply onto your scalp, onto your hair, always worked best for me versus pills. But taking a multivitamin and taking a skin, hair, and nail vitamin has always been part of my life. Like since I was a child, that has always been a part of my life. That is something my mom like instilled in me literally since I can remember. I always took a multivitamin, and I always had a skin, hair, and nail vitamin. So for the majority of like my hair journey, I've always taken both. Most of the time it's store-bought skin, hair, and nail vitamins. My favorite is the Nature's Bounty skin, hair, and nail vitamins, and I have mentioned that and showed you guys that on my channel a few times. For the past, I want to say honestly, for the past like 6 or 7 months, I wasn't taking anything because I actually ran out, because I was a big couponer. I'm trying to come out of retirement, but I just can't seem to do it. But I used to coupon a lot, so I used to be stacked when it comes to my multivitamins and my skin, hair, and nail vitamins, and they ran out. They ran out about 6-7 months ago. And I never bought any more. I was just like, whatever. But I want to say within the past month, I started taking my multivitamins again, but I haven't really been taking the skin, hair, and nail vitamins. just because I just feel like what I have been using other than supplements have been working faster and better for my hair growth. So you guys always see me use an oil mixture whenever I do any kind of natural hair routine or any wash days. You guys are always like, what is in it? What is in it? What is in it? And I'm like, just hold on, just hold on, hold on. So finally it is here, and I don't even have the bottle. Jesus, let me go get it. So a while back I did also make a video on how you can make your own DIY growth oil. I will definitely leave that down below if you guys want to check that out. But since then I have reformulated my growth oil mixture, and I got it now. I got the secret potion. So to give you a little bit more background before I even introduce the oil to you guys. So I do have my bachelor's degree in science. I was a pharmacy major for about 3 years, then I switched over to the food, drug, and administration major, and then I ended up in physical therapy. So translation, I have taken every single science class known to mankind, pretty much. So when it comes to oil mixtures, you can't just dump a whole bunch of random oils together and voila, you're going to have an oil. The content matters, the type of oils you use matters, the amount of each oil matters. And that's what I focused on when I was making this particular formula. I wanted to make sure each oil in this oil was going to be able to perform to its maximum benefit without drowning out the effects of the other oil. So literally every single oil in here is able to do everything it's capable of doing for your hair, for your scalp, and for your hair growth. So the hair that I have been working on day and night over, and you guys have been asking about like crazy, is finally here, and it is the Simply Hair Growth Oil. So this has been the growth oil that I have been using for about basically a year now. And this is the one thing that has been consistent my entire hair journey since I have formulated this formula, because it just works so amazing. Not only is it great for my hair growth, but the actual oil itself is so great for your actual hair strands. Like immediately when using it, your hair becomes a lot softer, more manageable, like more moisturized. So this oil does have castor oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, vitamin E oil, argan oil, peppermint, lavender, and rosemary oil. So you can definitely head over to the website. It will give a very detailed description of every oil that's in there, its benefits and its uses, and what it can do for your scalp and your hair growth. This oil is basically always on my scalp. Like I said, anytime you guys have seen any wash day, any styling videos, I'm always oiling my scalp with this oil. On a bad week, I will oil my scalp once a week, and that's basically whenever I wash my hair, I will oil my scalp, massage it in, style my hair, and go. But more than likely, whenever I'm in my protective style, my wigs, or anything like that, I am oiling my hair 2 to 3 times a week. So I'm constantly nourishing my scalp and my hair with this oil. So there are different ways that I did use the oil. Like I said, on my wash day, every single wash day, if I'm not wearing my hair straight, I will oil my scalp with this oil and massage it in and rub it in and make sure my entire scalp is coated with this oil. So that's the #1 way I always use this oil. Again, if I'm wearing a wig or any kind of protective style, I'm oiling my scalp like 2 to 3 times a week, which is basically every other day. You don't need to oil your scalp every day with this, unless if you have severely dry scalp. Go ahead and oil your scalp every day until you see that dryness kind of dies down. This oil does seep into your scalp, seep into your skin. Your hair is going to drink it up. It is not an oil that sits on top. It is going to literally soak into your hair strands and your scalp. So if you are suffering from any dandruff, dryness, any scalp issues like alopecia or anything like that, this is going to be an oil for you. It is all natural. It does not have any kind of preservatives, no parabens, no nothing. This is all natural. All of the ingredients are natural, okay? Certified, organic, natural. This is of course American based. All of the company I get my oils from is American based as well. They are certified organic retailer. So you can trust that you're not putting any harmful chemicals or anything like that on your scalp. So the other ways that I would oil my scalp. I do the greenhouse method a lot, and that's typically when I wear wigs, because my hair will be braided down. I don't have any leave outs, so I don't have to worry about my hair reverting or anything like that. So with the greenhouse method, basically you will oil your scalp and just coat, you know, the strands, basically just the ends of my braids is where I would coat. With the oil, I'll put a shower cap on my head and wrap it down with a scarf to trap in the heat and go to sleep. Wake up and just take it off. Your hair will feel a little moist when you first take off the shower cap, but literally within a few minutes your hair like dries up. It's just the precipitation from the heat from your scalp, basically creating moisture under that cap. So I do that a lot, especially when I'm wigging, so that helps with the moisture of your hair. So if you suffer from dry hair, that's definitely something you probably want to try. It's definitely going to like infuse the moisture in your hair. And if you have stubborn scalp, which some people do have stubborn scalp, and typically you would know if you have stubborn scalp if it's literally like pulling teeth for your hair to grow. Your scalp just repels a lot of stuff, and it's problem scalp. That's typically what I call it. But if you have problem scalp or have any kind of scalp issues, I feel like the greenhouse method is going to be the best for you, because that heat is going to make your pores open up, so it's more receptive of the oil, and also your hair strands will be more receptive because your hair follicles will open as well. So all of those natural products and those natural ingredients will really get a chance to seep into your hair, so you can get the maximum benefit. If you are wearing a style like a braid out or twist out, I'm not going to suggest for you to do the greenhouse method, because again, there's going to be a lot of moisture. So when you take that shower cap off, girl, your twist out might be a fro. So you may have to skip the greenhouse. But the greenhouse is great for before you shampoo, or basically before a wash day. I think the greenhouse method would be great as well. Basically the night before, or even just like, you know, a few hours, but I've gotten my best benefits from leaving this on for hours, basically throughout the whole night. So I would say the night before your wash day, go ahead, oil your scalp down, give yourself a good massage, coat your strands, put up in a shower cap, put a scarf over it to trap in the heat, and go to bed. Next day you can wake up and do your wash day routine. So that's a way for you to get the greenhouse method into your you know, your hair schedule, I guess. If you're a natural or not a natural, but if you're just someone who wears their hair out and you can't afford for your hair to revert or have any kind of moisture touch whatsoever, if you're someone that buns all the time, girl, you can greenhouse every single night, because that's not really a factor for you. You know, you're bunning your hair, so you're okay with if your hair gets a little moist. But those are the three main ways I use this oil. On my wash days, oil my scalp down. When I'm wearing protective styles, oil my scalp 2 to 3 times a week to really get it in there. And the greenhouse methods when I'm wigging, because all my hair is typically braided up because I do full wigs. And I would do it however many times I feel like it, to be honest. Sometimes I've done it every single day out of a week, sometimes just once or twice, but just whenever, basically. But those are the 3 methods that I used. So I know you guys remember the last time I came with my hair straightened was about 7 to 8 months ago, like more than that. And the longest part of my hair was probably like around right here, if you guys can remember, or even probably a little bit shorter. So all of this has grown in the past 7 to 8 months. So typically your hair is supposed to grow half an inch a month, especially for African Americans. But honestly, personally, I feel like my hair grows a 1/4 inch per month rather than half an inch. If you're getting half an inch as an African American, you're very, very lucky, because our hair does grow slower. This is meant and this is formulated to speed up your hair's natural growth rate. So the growth that you're going to get is going to be based off your natural growth rate. It's not a one size fits all. It's not a standard across the board. So yeah, so that is a product that I've been using. That this is what you guys have kept seeing in my video, but it didn't have a label then, but it has one now. So I do plan on doing like probably the greenhouse method. I know some people are probably gonna ask, can you demonstrate? I can definitely do that the next time I'm in a style that will allow me to do the greenhouse method. If you guys have any questions that I didn't answer, please feel free to leave them down below. I will definitely answer it for you. Also, the website to this oil where you can purchase it is going to be down below as well. You can go on there and again read up on all the ingredients on this oil, and just read up on some more information that you would possibly like to know, and to just go see some great before and after pictures as well. So yeah, that's really it. I will see you guys in my next video. If you guys have any requests, please feel free to leave them down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, loves.
Me never had a girl quite like me, me.
Pull up in a Rari, my beside me. It's a two-seater, yo.